Hello, I'm Glenyce Hughes, and I get to facilitate people around the world in creating their dreams come true. How the heck did I get so lucky? So, I'm not sure if it's just me, pretty sure it isn't, but does the world seem louder and more insane and more intense and more than ever before? Yeah, I didn't figure it was just me. So I wanted to share the tool that I've been using to assist in those times. And it's a very simple yet very potent question. What else is possible here that I've never even considered? Now, there's a few things with that question. Well, actually, with any question, the way that we ask them in Access Consciousness is to really get us present in the moment. Because often what's occurring when I'm playing with the intensity of this world or I'm playing with the trauma is I'm not actually being present. I'm actually just in the insanity. I've jumped maybe into somebody else's universe, crazy stuff. And what asking that question does is brings me back to me, to the present moment, and allows me to be aware. Like, what else is possible here that I've never even considered? Now, it could be that what else is possible is that I just require to be present, step out of the crazy and recognize it's just a choice to be there. That could be. There's also a billion other things. Maybe in some of it, it was required for me to be aware of a piece of it and then take action. So then by asking what else is possible here that I've never even considered, it would allow me to be aware of the action that's required. So there's lots of possibilities with asking a question. It has actually nothing to do with, how do I put it? Like resisting the energy that I'm in. So this is the way I used to ask questions a lot, was to stop whatever I didn't like I was feeling. That really wasn't a good way to say that. Stop the feeling I didn't like. That's what I'm trying to say here. And so we're doing this energy of like, stop, I don't like this. And it's more of a resistance and a reaction rather than the presence of whatever is going to create something greater. So recognize if you do that. It's not about making yourself wrong. It is about recognizing you have another choice. Because if that energy in the world is intense and icky and crazy and like so right and wrong and good and bad and all that, it's not necessarily going to create more if we just keep resisting it. It might be that we require to be present with it, and there's something else we can be or do different. There's something else we can energetically contribute to changing it. There's just something else. So when we're using questions, we want to make sure we're not using them to resist to something that's going on or react to something that's going on or align with it or agree with it. So those are the four energies: resistance, reaction, alignment, and agreement. Those are the same as good and bad and right and wrong. They're just the energies that we often have that almost like an autoresponder. They come up. Maybe you see a news story and it doesn't line up with what you believe to be true. So boom, you're in alignment or resistance and reaction. Or you see a news story and it lines up with what you believe to be true, and now you're in alignment and agreement. What we want to be in is awareness. And awareness is never aligning and agreeing or resisting and reacting. Awareness is awareness. No point of view, no right and wrong, no good and bad, just the awareness, and in this case, of what else is possible that we've never even considered. Yeah. And for me, it was like these baby steps. So it started with me asking a question, giving words to the question, the right words we could say, what else is possible here I've never considered, but with that energy of the resistance to it. So cool, it still did its job. It still worked to a certain degree. And as I'm choosing more and creating more and asking more and playing with the tools from Access Consciousness more and more and more, I'm having more awareness of what actually would create what I would like. And that is very clearly the changing of the resisting and reacting, aligning and agreeing into that true allowance and awareness that's our natural state. So, if the world seems a little bit more insane, a little bit more intense, I invite you to get present and ask, what else is possible here that I've never even considered? Might need to ask it a few times. I know I have been, just to get me back to me, to my awareness, and to the allowance so that I can be the magic that changes the world. Have a great week, sweet friends. I look forward to chatting again next week.